The third issue here is inventory counting. And it's really important, especially if you've got a bank financing your inventory, things like that, to be able to count your inventory, at least on a yearly basis. So some people do it twice a year. You know, I have a customer in Texas that says, Bob, I'm going to tell you why I'm buying this system. I want my people not to have to work over the holidays. I want them to be there with their family between Christmas and New Year's. And he thought that was the most compelling reason to do inventory counting. So to do counting, we want to reduce the time it takes to count the inventory. We want to get rid of all the writing it down and keying it in, only to not be able to read somebody's handwriting. And how do I see what's been counted? We're going to be able to show you that. And I just don't want to spend the time to shut my business down to count inventory. You know, the truth is, if you get really good at this, your inventory is going to get to 99.5% high in terms of valid, and you're not even going to want to count inventory. It's just going to be that good all the time. So to take advantage of the tools from Exact and McColl, we don't have to redo everything in WiSys. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to come over to counting inventory. I'm going to create a batch weekly. My location is MA. My starting bin is A0 and A to the end, to Z. So I'm going to run this batch. I'm going to go out and create it. And we can look at it. And we're done. So once we do that, let's look at what we've got before us. A couple of things. In inventory, under cycle counting, we've got some views set up to make the controller's life pretty easy. Cycle count tag status. Here's weekly. So these are all the tags for my bins in row A. Not only that, I can see cycle count tags not counted. So these have not been counted. They're blank for status. So you can see here, s'mores is right here. So in this case, I'm probably not going to have any because I shipped them all. So I'll go count something else. And I will count maybe gel or something like that. So let's go to the handheld. And I'm going to begin to count. So I would log into the batch. And I'm going to go up to bin A100, scan that or type it in. And then I would scan the item, gel, and have it come up. And then it wants to know the lot. And then it's going to want the count. So what is the count? I'm going to type in 100. So when I type that in, it's going to have updated this tag file for me automatically. So it's not on this one. It's over here now. Cycle count status. So you can see here that this particular item has been counted. And I got a pretty big variance. So this gives you the opportunity to see what's happened. And you'll notice I didn't write a darn thing down. I might have gone to that bin, and when I count things, I'm going to put a sticker on it so I know I've counted that item. We also have a couple other reports here that would be like a crystal report. So I can set these at different thresholds, and I can look at my filter would be, I want to look at the weekly batch and set a variance for 25 units. So anything that's off by 25 or more is going to show up. And I've got a variance by quantity and a variance by cost. And I could set that up too. So maybe a variance of $10 or whatever. And so I've got that.